What's up everyone, Guitar Hoarder here. Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at my Joe Satriani Ibanez JS700. Before we move on, if I could please ask if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, hit that notifications bell. Let's have a conversation down below. Do you guys own any Joe Satriani models? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit me up on Instagram, the link for that one's down below also. And let's get into it. Now, I've been a fan of Satriani since the early 90s. My dad used to take my brother and myself surfing every weekend, and while we're driving around looking at different beaches to catch some waves, he'd be putting on the Surfing with the Alien album. I'd never heard guitar-based instrumental music before in my life, and I was instantly hooked. I've owned two of these beauties in my lifetime. The first one I got used while I was in high school in the late 90s, and then sold it off later on, and then this one I got around 2004. I got this one from a pawn shop here on the Gold Coast while I was checking out another guitar store that was in the same area. Stumbled across this store, walked inside and saw this beauty hanging up straight away and knew I instantly wanted it because I'd had one in the past and I knew how awesome they were. I offered them a low price and they took it, and I instantly walked out with this axe, went home and jammed on it straight away. I couldn't believe my luck because these guitars are really nice to play and I just love them. Around 2008, Joe came here for a tour, and while he was in the country he was also doing a bunch of in-stores. He came to a guitar store known as Eloise Music, which is located on the north side of Brisbane, a couple of hours away from where I am. That day I went up after work with a mate of mine and we stood in line for about 2 hours or more, and we only just made the cut to get in to see Joe that afternoon. When we finally got around to actually meeting Joe, I put this guitar on the bench in front of him and he just stared at it. He probably did this for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then he finally said to me, "I haven't seen one of these in years." He checked over it, and then he signed the guitar and handed it back to me. And as you can see right here, there's the signature up in the corner there. Not the best place, I must admit, after getting the signature and walking away, but what do you do when you meet one of your idols? I then got out a poster for Joe to sign. It was out of Guitar World magazine and it was a picture of one of his other models. Joe wasn't in it, just a picture of the guitar. And once again, he stared at this and then he said to me, "I've never seen this either. I've never even seen this copy of Guitar World magazine." And he was super stoked on seeing that as well. And I was double stoked that I had two things that he really enjoyed looking at. Finally, I got him to sign a copy of the CD cover of Surfing with the Alien. He just scribbled on that, of course, and then we moved on. He'd been signing stuff like that all day, but I was super stoked that I caught his eye with the guitar and the poster. It was an awesome experience, and I'd love to do it again one day. Alright, we're going to jump in now. I'm going to check out some of the specs on this guitar. Ibanez Joe Satriani JS700 model. These were made between 1996 and 2001. I checked out the serial number on this one from the Ibanez fandom website, and it says it was made in 1996 at the Court factory located in Korea. It's got an all mahogany body. It's got the transparent red finish on it, which in person looks absolutely sick. Hopefully you can see that there in the camera. It's got a 25.5-inch scale length. It's got the mahogany Joe Satriani JS neck, and these feel unreal to play. I just love it. It's got a rosewood fingerboard. It's got 22 frets, and on the 21st fret is an inlay there which says Joe Satriani. Hopefully you can see that as well. It's got Ibanez tuners. It's got all chrome hardware. It's got a shortstop 2 bridge on it, and the pickups are a Korean-made Sky P90 pickups. I generally have this one set up in standard E tuning, and let's check out some more riffage with it. So there you have my Ibanez JS700 Joe Satriani signature model guitar. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, it's greatly appreciated. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that notifications bell, leave some comments down below. We can have some conversations about this guitar or anything else, and I'll catch you on the next video.